Stopping by and welcome back. The topic is going to be a very important one: choosing desirable neighborhoods and communities. Bring this up because it's about setting up process, procedures, and protocols. Basically, before you even go looking, make a list of the 5 most important items that you hold as a priority. Because by beginning the process with a sheet of paper and your top 5, 7, or 10 items, it will short considerably. Everybody was going to say, well, I want something nice and I want something special and it's got to feel roomy and it's got to have great schools and it has to have. Okay, we all know that. That's pretty self-evident. Okay, what does roomy mean? I've had one client, I had 2 clients, both had dogs, and one of them needed a huge backyard. That's all she talked about. For the dogs, everything is about the dogs. And a huge backyard to her was like a 50 by 100 lot. That was huge, 50 by 100 lot. But to her, she defined huge in those, once we narrowed it down, specific terms, because based on what her budget is, that's really all she could afford, and she had very small dogs. All right? Now, I had another dog person, and I love dogs. I'm a big dog guy myself. You know, who didn't care about land that much? She said anything that was comfortable for her and her dogs was fine, and she didn't really need a big plot of land. When we finally looked at her budget and we sat down and determined what she meant by a small property piece of land, she was talking about minimum of a ½ acre. So here I had one woman who wanted a huge one for less than 50 by 100 feet, and here I have another woman who's 150 feet by 150 feet, who considers that small. So, you know, sit down and make up this list. If you say a quiet neighborhood, how quiet do you mean? When you say a large lot, what to you is large? Is it for kids, pets, gymnastic, swing sets, that sort of thing? And schools. How do you determine your schools? Is it by a grade point average, percentage that make it to first-year colleges, graduate schools? Because there are demographics that you can rely on to get that information. All right, or is it simply that I want a school where the teacher to student ratio is going to be really consistent with how I went to school in the 60s or something like that when you were a little kid? So make that list. It'll shorten your search and it'll pinpoint where you want to be and where to go, and also help you on how to qualify what's valuable to you. Thank you for stopping by. Share a leg, comment, or just send me an email. Talk to you soon. Look forward to seeing you on the